Hello everyone. For this race I'm going to be driving the Dallara Super Formula Honda. Little bit of a spoiler though, I'm going to get myself into a pretty much winning position and then I'm going to completely ruin it. So there I am sitting in 8th position after qualifying. Very tricky start, this grid start, really easy to make a false start. Not the best, I'm already down a place. Gain that back on the first corner. Very messy the beginning of these races, but I managed to pick up another 2 spots for guys that go out wide. Again, really difficult set of corners, each one's slightly different, and of course you're not driving the same way you would as if you were on your own, because you're looking out for everyone around you. And unfortunately, the guy in front of me seems to not have a very good internet connection. You see him sort of jutting around all over the place. It's really off-putting. A whole bunch of casualties on that corner and I find myself suddenly in 3rd place. Pretty tight chicane, that one. And then we open out onto the home straight to finish the first lap. Take notice of the speedo at turn 1. You hit it at about 270 kilometres an hour. So into lap 2 now, and the field's starting to space out a little bit. Terrifying corner coming up. It's almost a right angle and you hit it at 200 kilometres an hour. There you go, at the apex of the corner I'm doing 209. And as I come around the hairpin I can see that I'm actually catching the leaders. I'm going to cut across the beginning of the chicane here and I'm pretty surprised, yeah there we go, I'm pretty surprised I didn't get a track penalty for that. Well, second place has just gone off the track, just out of camera view, he's gone. only the leader to chase. Here we go. Right, so the leader's gone into the pit on lap 3, or at the end of lap 3. In this race you start out on soft and you have to change to mediums. That's the tyre requirement. I've just got very slight damage on the right front tyre. Apart from that, I'm pretty good. So it's turned into a bit of a lonely old race for me at the moment, but when you're in first place, I guess that's a good thing. Well, not much to talk about here. Everything's going really well, not making any mistakes. Just a glimpse of the guy in second there, so he's not too far behind. Front tyre's getting a little worn, but I think, no, I'll pass the pit, I'll go around one more time. I can see here I do just about the entire length of the straight before they come into view. I've got a pretty good lead. I should be able to get in and out of the pit and still be in first place. If not, I'll be so close I can fight for it. And this is the moment that everything's going to go to ruin. You can't see it on the replay data, but in my haste to get in and out of the pit, I'm going to accidentally hit soft tyres again when the tyre requirement is that I have to change to medium. If I don't, I get a 20-second penalty. And while I'm sitting there thinking, oh my God, what did I just do? Have a look at the fuel gauge. I'm taking on fuel that I don't need. And after all that, I still come out in first place, only now I feel like somebody's hooked a trailer onto the back because of all the extra fuel I'm carrying. And worse still, I have to pit in again to get the correct tyres. I've completely ruined it. Of course he's catching up to me. He's just going to drive straight past me because I weigh a ton. And on top of all of that, I still have to do this lap on worn tyres that I wanted to get rid of. And now here comes the guy in third place. Figuratively speaking, my car's carrying an extra lug nut. Okay, something's happened to the guy in first place. He must have come off the track or something. Right, so back into the pit to hopefully get it right this time. Let's see how many places I lose. Well, I come out in third, but that's going to last about 2 seconds. Gone. I bumped the guy in fifth and pushed him off the track. Sorry about that, mate. That was completely unintentional. If it's any consolation to you, though, looks like I got away with it. I guess at this point though, I should be optimistic. Despite everything I've done wrong, and I've thrown the win away, I still might get a podium. That's if I can catch him. It looks like he's getting away from me. I mean, I've got the right tyres on now, but I'm still carrying way too much fuel. And things go from bad to worse as I get a half-second penalty for cutting across the chicane. Right, there's my half second. That will put me a little bit further behind. Oh, and I catch the inside of the chicane and cross it up. Right, well, with 2 laps left and that far down the course, it's going to take a superhuman effort. Okay, well, I didn't see it, but he must have made a meal of one of the corners there, because I'm catching up to him pretty quickly already. Right, hopefully I can get this chicane right this time. Oh, no, a bit wobbly. Cut it pretty close. No, it doesn't look like I've got a penalty. Good. Right, so we're on the final lap. Now or never. Right, sweeping right-hander here. You can't see it on camera, but 3rd place. He's gone off the track. Now all I have to do is make sure that I don't. Okay, only the chicane to go. Alright, well, home in 3rd place. Obviously disappointing for me though. That could have been a fantastic victory for me in the Super Formula class. Never mind.